We will compare stock performance to RaceChip. What is that? Army green? Stop it. Oh my god, I figured it out. The stupid new system. Tuning on. Race to the Autobahn. This is actually seriously impressive. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max, and today we have a VW Golf GTI Mark 8 by RaceChip. So today I'm going to walk around it really quickly because we've covered the Mark 8 GTI already. And then we are going to get in, I'll show you the RaceChip, and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn, where we will compare the stock performance to the RaceChip performance. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive updates when we upload a new video. And check us out on Instagram if you like, at AutoTopNL, for some behind the scenes footage. Now, as I said, we're going to cover the Mark 8 GTI quickly on the outside because we've covered it before. Big bumper, many air intakes, lights are new, still have the red stripe in there and a LED bar running across the front, which does look quite theatrical at night, I have to say. This RaceChip version has Barracuda racing wheels as well, which I think do look pretty nice on this car. These are 19-inch with winter tires. The wrap is, what is that, army green, sort of, I would say. Urban green, army green. And we have a lot of RaceChip stickers, of course. So they call it the RC 8.0 with Eibach suspension, Michelin tires, Barracuda wheels, although these are Hankook tires. You can follow RaceChip chip tuning on Instagram if you like. Some more stickers, double exhaust, of course, for the GTI. And well, this is not the stuff that's most important. I'm sorry the car is so dirty, by the way. I just spent like 10 minutes washing it, but it didn't really work. Alright, so here we have the EA888 2-liter TSI engine, stock 245 horsepower, 370 Nm of torque. And well, this engine is basically the same as in the Golf 7.5 GTI, the EA888, but it does have a reworked turbo, or a different turbo, for this car, for the new GTI. And you can see the RaceChip GTS Black right here installed, which should deliver plus 55 horsepower and plus 50 Newton meters. So that is a total of 300 horsepower and 420 Newton meters of torque. So that's quite impressive, actually. That's the same horsepower you get in a Club Sport GTI Mark 8, and it is more torque than you get in a Golf 7.5R, which is 400, and this is 420. So the performance figures are pretty impressive for, you know, just a RaceChip box installed like that, because it is really simple to install, as you know. Simply faster. So on the inside, yes, stop it. So on the inside, I showed you guys before the stupid new system where everything is in the screen and touch, which doesn't always work. For instance, if you want to turn off traction control, you have to go to vehicle, and then you have to go to, takes a long time as well, to brakes, and then you have to select ESC Sport if you want to do launch control. You can also add it to this shortcut menu, but it doesn't work for some reason. No, so you have to hold it and then you can add it, or do you have to? Oh my god, I figured it out, honestly. We spent like, we've tried that so many times and it didn't work, and now on camera it did work. Normally it's the other way around, but hallelujah. Okay, so you have a shortcut right there, which is a lot better. Other than that, don't like this system. I miss my buttons. On the steering wheel, again, a lot of touch, haptic, weird stuff. I don't like it. You have to swipe here to do the volume. You can also click, but I don't understand. Anyway, that's not the point of this review. The point of this review is that we are going to see what it's like to drive. Now, I do have the RaceChip app right here. So I already connected it. You have 3 driving modes: race, sport and eco. You can also turn it off right there. And you can also go to fine tuning, where you can configure the different driving modes. So you can input the amount of tuning or aggressiveness you want for the different driving modes. And you have a warm-up timer as well. But for now, we're going to keep it in race mode, so the most aggressive setting. We also have the XLR installed, which is a throttle controlling device, which has a lot of different settings as well. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little screen here. We can go to Eco, Eco Plus, Eco, Normal, Sport, Sport Plus and Race. This is basically your throttle mapping. So that's it for the walk around stuff. Let's go for a drive. But before we go, I just have to connect my phone to the Draggy GPS performance meter, which I have installed right there. So we'll connect to that. The Draggy, by the way, we have added this product to our store on YouTube. So if you go below this video or any video of ours on YouTube, you can see the Draggy and you can buy it directly in our store from now on. So that's a lot easier. So that's ready for when we get to the Autobahn. Now let's drive it towards the Autobahn. Why is it? There it is. Okay, so we now have a 300 horsepower Golf Mark 8 GTI, which you can really feel. The first time you get into this car, you immediately feel that it is more than stock, because it feels really powerful. So I have driven a stock Golf GTI Mark 8. We also drove the HG Motorsports one, which had a little bit of a power increase. But when you get into this car, especially the torque, man, it's a really big difference. Because stock, the GTI is just, it's a fast Golf, but it's not really that impressive. But with this amount of power, I mean, you're close to the horsepower of a Golf R, and you have more torque than a Golf R, as I said. So, but it is a lot lighter because you don't have the four-wheel drive system. And with these conditions, we have those winter tires and a dry tarmac right now. It actually grips pretty well. Better than I was expecting, to be honest. All right. Little tunnel. The sound of this car is not that impressive, we know that. Anyway, that's really, there's so little sound on these engines now. The power increase is really nice because it feels really strong. And it's a big bump. I mean, 55 horsepower, that's a lot. So we're going to stop here at this weird spot where people regularly park, which I always find strange, but anyway, we're going to do it as well. We're going to get the Draggy and we are going to start with the tuning turned off. So there we go, tuning deactivated. That was really easy. Draggy, and we're going to get that here, and I'm going to record the screen for you guys so you can watch it with me. All right, here we go, to the Autobahn. Now, the purpose of this test is not to get the best 100 to 200 time. It is just to demonstrate the difference between tuning on and off. Here we go. This is tuning off. Golf GTI Mark 8 test 1. We'll make it all very official. Alrighty, 16.82 seconds, and we'll just keep pulling till the next exit to also see how quickly it gets up there at these higher speeds. Oh, unless someone else goes in front of us. That's 230 without too much trouble, but you could feel it, you know, settling down already. 16.82. We have been able to do a 16.23 100 to 200 earlier, but Martijn always does multiple runs on the AUTOBAHN POV at different points and stuff like that. But now we are just going to do one run with the tuning off. We are also going to get off here and turn around. Alright, so 16.82. Back to the RaceChip app. Tuning on, race. And we are going back to draggy. Reset. Alright, here we go. Full throttle. Oh, you can feel it immediately. It is so obvious. Oh, I don't know if we're going to make that. Maybe if we go right here. Yep. 13.13. So that is already 3.7 seconds quicker. 3.7 seconds. And in our earlier tests, we've been able to do 12.8 even. So let's see if we can go nearer to the top speed. In the previous run we were able to do 230, something like that, and you could feel it settling down. Another benefit of the RaceChip is that with these tuning boxes, normally they only deliver the performance for a period of time. That was 237 GPS already. That was much quicker than before, and it keeps pulling much harder. But normally with these tuning boxes, they often have a designated time period. So like 20 seconds wherein they deliver full power. But the RaceChip just keeps working. So as long as you have your foot down, it will just keep delivering 300 horsepower. And you can really see that in these long runs, because at these high speeds it's still much quicker than stock. This is actually seriously impressive. That's 250, 265 on the speedo. That is quick. So it is seriously impressive, and I really like it because you can so easily tell the difference between tuning off and on. Other than that, the benefits of a RaceChip, of course, are that you don't have to do anything to the car itself. You just install this box, which you can do yourself quite easily, and you have this increase in performance. And as you can see, it is there. The increase in performance is there. You go from 245 and 370 to 300 horsepower and 420 newton meters, which is more than the current Mark 8 GTI Club Sport, which has 300 horsepower and 400 newton meters. So if you want one of these RaceChips, go check them out. You can find the website in the description below. Yeah, it's really nice, this amount of power. I can't wait for the Golf R to be here. Okay, that's it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. You can also check out this video or go check out this playlist. See you at the next one. Bye.